Are you tired of your voice not being heard? Well, now there is something you can do about it. Introducing the Hockey Helper Helmet, the H3. The H3 is the first hockey helmet with a built-in headset. No more waiting for the car ride home to tell them what they could have done better. With the H3's patented on-ice intercom system, you can communicate with your player during the game.
Nice shot, son.
Control their movements.
Go right.
Tell them what to do.
Draw pass.
Tell them how to do it better.
That's way too short a shift.
Point out critical mistakes.
That is a dumb penalty.
But don't take it from us. Take it from another satisfied H3 user.
We were a hand signal family. I did a lot of signaling to Jake at his hockey games from the stands, things I wanted him to do. What were some of our signs, Jake? Yeah, that's a good one. That's the straw that stirs the drink, which is really what Jake Jr. is on his team, because most of the players are not very good. Jake's special. I think Dylan's okay, but kind of has bad hands. And so we need Jake to be a star.
For the low price of $149.99, you get the H3 helmet with its patented head hugger intercom system. Along with the helmet, you'll receive
for the dozens of attendants, the hundreds watching back home via the YouTube channel on Big Mike's Hockey. Welcome to the quarterfinal games of the Beantown Classic, where we got the Cougars versus in a rematch tilt, Jeff, against team, obviously, New England.
Obviously New England.
Obviously New England. So, an exciting format here. Now the scoreboard, I actually see 22 minutes on the scoreboard. It's supposed to be 130-minute stop time period. Kind of an interesting quarterfinal format. Just gotta get through the games, get them done, see who's going to play tomorrow. But here we go, getting to play the obviously New England team once again. Beat them in the pool play rounds. But history doesn't always repeat itself.
Right. Really interesting with all the hubbub that you mentioned about the 130-minute period, and we're looking at the scoreboard right now, as you are at home. And we see 122-minute period. So perhaps they are going to. Maybe we don't know. Maybe we know. Maybe we don't know.
We don't know.
Does that change the coaching strategy at all?
I think it would. I think if you're playing 130-minute period.
As they just changed the time on the clock, so it is 130-minute period.
Strategy then, my thought, I'd say we got to score early, score often. Get on the scoreboard early. You don't want to chase. You only have 30 minutes. You don't want to chase. You don't want to play from behind in a game like this.
I agree.
Of course,
What about the strategy of just having fun? Does that still apply?
We still want to have fun.
Do you think that's what Mir's coaching tips for in the locker room?
We're definitely still interested in having fun. But we also we have to play better than we did this morning, obviously. So this morning's game, bit of a letdown against the junior lady
Whalers.
Lady Whalers.
Yes.
Junior Whalers.
Junior
from Boston.
Lady Junior Whalers. Junior Lady Whalers, the Whalers.
But here we go.
Doesn't matter.
So we're ready to drop the puck here at the New England Sports Center. Tournament Media Productions bringing you game number 4 on the weekend. Of course, it is a win or go sightseeing game.
It is a win or go sightseeing game. The Cougars this afternoon, for the first time ever, are breaking out the black sweaters. We haven't seen the black sweaters yet.
We haven't seen the black sweaters. We'll see. This could be a sign of things to come. So, puck's down. Here we go. Obviously, New England initially getting the possession off the face-off, but good pressure by the Cougars to force the puck in deep into the New England zone. Good little battle along the boards there. I think now we've had some rotation back to defense. I think Katie Ball, who is our leading scorer in the tournament thus far, but Katie Ball is back at the point playing D here.
Forward line here, we have Stewart, Kelsey, Lager, defense, McKilla Lee, and Gemma McAlexander. So a little shuffling of the lines. We saw Grace Lager go back and play defense earlier today. Back at her comfortable left wing position now as Kayla freezes that puck, and we'll have a tip-off here in a little bit.
That's a face-off.
A face-off.
We'll have
A face-off. A face-off.
That was not a jump ball situation. So we'll have a face-off here at Tequila's blocker side. So first shot on goal for, obviously.
So what's the
New
strategy to win a tip-off in hockey?
Well, it's a face-off again, Jeff. And
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
It really depends on what you want to do. So you're trying to win it forward or win it back to one of your D and try and get a play set up.
Yeah, and like I said, it's a face-off, so it's just basically to win.
You got to win.
Right.
You got to win.
Yes.
Cougars not doing enough of that this morning.
No, those Lady Junior, Lady Whalers were that was one heck of a team.
The Whale people.
Would you say that's the most talented group of 12, 13-year-olds that these girls have faced, Mark?
Thus far, I would, Jeff. I think, if you look at our tournament out in Chicago, you look at some of the games we played back in our friendly confines of the Twin Cities back in the Minnesota Cup. We did play a pretty good Fury team back there, but, on the road, I think top to bottom, the Whale people were definitely the toughest team that we've faced.
Yeah.
So quick whistle here. I didn't see what happened, if we were offsides or that puck was sent into the New England bench.
Puck out of play. Callie Arthur wanted to show team, obviously New England, what's up.
Absolutely.
So she did that last
We'll get a
game.
face-off just
outside
outside the New England zone. Cougars will win that in deep. We'll give chase. New England on that quickly. Kind of a 1-2-2-4 check here for the Cougars.
Yeah.
Be good to get 2 on that puck when we're down deep in the zone. Not sure if
is
that's
that intentional or is that players just not following direction?
I was just going to say, Jeff, I don't know if that's the strategy they're employing here as a 1-2-2, but Mira tends to prefer the 2-1 on the forecheck. Big fan of getting 2 on the puck.
Big 2-1 fan. Big 2-1 fan. Particularly,
and there I did just hear it, Jeff. Mira calling for the 2-1, so we want to get 2 on that puck. Annika Eggert in on that quickly. We'll turn that back over to New England. New England having a hard time gaining possession of the puck to really make anything happen and break it back out of their zone.
I think that's just a trend that we'll probably continue to see as these girls get bigger, faster over the years. They just have better closing speed. They take up more space.
Little turnover there. Nice turnover forced by the Cougs. We'll try and skate that in through a couple of bodies, through some traffic. I don't know that we've had a real strong shot yet or a shot on goal, so it'd be good to get one of those. Give this goalie a little test early in the game, Jeff.
Oh, there's a D-to-D pass. We haven't seen one of those for a while. Ooh. Annika Eggert laying the wood.
Annika says, hey, in Minnesota, we skate with our heads up.
That's right. Wake up, taste this wood. That's what Annika Eggert said right there.
You want to play Minnesota or Minnetonka 12U hockey, you skate with your heads up. God darn it.
Yep.
Jeez Louise. All right.
That's just how we do it up there in the Northland,
Oh, jeez.
You betcha. Gee golly, don't you know, here now then yet.
All right. So Cougars here looking for a little outlet. Mishandled there. Unfortunately, I think would have been a nice opportunity to come in with some speed into the, obviously, New England zone. But nonetheless, New England will turn that back, gain possession deep in the Cougar zone, trying to make something happen. They're trying to get a player in front. Kayla makes a first save. Loose. Cougars come in with that. A little more difficult to see all the way down there from this angle, Jeff. This is a different angle that we haven't seen all weekend.
It is an interesting setup by the production team to put us at one end of the ice.
I think, had we been the number 1 seed, number 2 seed coming in, there might have been a little more respect. But we'll go with what we got. We're going to take it. Nice little move there. Ellie tries to sidestep the defender.
And she got the dipsy, but not the do,
the
as they say in the
there,
biz.
But, maybe the disadvantage of replaying a team that we've already played, Jeff, they were looking for it. They know that she can dipsy do, and that was great anticipation there.
Yeah. They've got the full scouting report.
Dump that deep, go for a lazy change. Looks like we're going to get a penalty. And with that, we got a tripping call. So Cougars are going to go to the bench. And you know what, Jeff? I see no better time than now after seeing that call. This penalty kill, sponsored by the bacon-scented mustache. It's extra manly, Jeff. It's scented like bacon. It tastes like bacon. Not only will you love it, but your lady friend will love it too, as she's kissing you and sniffing on that sweet, sweet bacon-scented mustache.
Scott Cowan, our video production, if you get an opportunity to zoom in on ref number 1's face, I believe, and ref number 2. So we got 2 refs with manly mustaches here today. I didn't realize that.
We've got 2 full mustaches in play.
They actually sampled some of the bacon mustache flavor.
Nice play here for the Cougars. And a goal!
Missed the goal! Bang, bang, bang!
So
Bang,
sorry
bang,
for the
bang.
folks at home. Scott was so eager to zoom in on that mustache. We missed the goal, but nonetheless,
Addie Cowan on the board. Addie Cowan on the board. The bull. Just a beautiful play. Stole the puck deep in their own zone, wrapped around the net, and put that thing in with that strong left stick. Love to see it. 5 minutes into the game, we get a goal.
5 minutes
And at
in,
the other end,
shorthanded goal shorthanded by the Bull. You know, that was a really nice play there on the penalty kill. Jeff came in strong, tried to bust up the play, forced a turnover. Goalie, I think, kind of got caught looking behind her. Wasn't sure which way that she's. Again, they played us before. They know what the Bull's capable of. Was she going to go wide? Was she going to cut back? Goalie was looking for her to go wide. Addie heads up play, saw that, turned back, and 1-0 Cougars.
You know, with a player like if they're expecting it, or it doesn't matter if they have a scouting report on it. Sometimes you just can't stop it. It's just that
There's just
raw
not much you can
speed,
do.
Strength, and talent.
Not much
with
good.
the
Here we
wraparound
go.
like
We're going to
that.
try it again. Emerson coming in hard on the penalty kill here. We're in a forecheck hard on this. The rest of the Cougars wisely playing a bit softer here, forcing obviously New England to try and make something happen. Some good defensive plays here early, Jeff, to make sure there's no real good scoring chances for obviously New England, and keeping everything to the outside, helping their goalie, helping Kayla out.
Obviously, New England working on the bank strategy. Because the bank, if the bank is open, you can cash that check. But it looks
not when
like
they're
the
playing the
Cougs
Cougars.
have got the bank closed today.
They've closed the bank. It's bankers' hours here.
It is Saturday.
It's
It
bankers'
is Saturday,
hours.
and we
It's
may
a
have a little
Saturday
breakout
afternoon.
here for Fritz.
And here we go. Emerson Fritz in with speed. We'll see if she'll show off some of those soccer skills along the way. Recognizing nobody there with her, she'll skate that in, just try and eat some time, precious time off the clock on this penalty
That's
kill.
huge.
Heads up play.
Van Stratton can keep it in. You know, Alexa Van Stratton has really had a great tournament so
She
far,
has.
Mark.
Another
They're
heads up play
playing
there by
really
Alexa.
strong.
Again, just seeing nothing there. Let's dump that puck in deep. Let's keep killing some time off the clock. Obviously, New England now is going to dump it down. They're just frustrated as all be. Not sure what to do. Here comes the Cougars ahead with a full head of steam. Katie Ball with speed. Awkward angle. She'll tip that in front. Nobody home on that one. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Full strength Cougars.
You know what's really interesting about the power plays at this age, Mark, is that the team that commits the penalty has less players than the team that doesn't commit the penalty in the power play.
That's actually the case at all levels, and it looks like once again we're gonna have the Cougars back on the PK.
Hey, why not? It worked so well last time.
Questionable
Let's do it
tripping
again.
call. I think the back ref, the off ref, just called the tripping. But once again, we'll have a bacon scented mustache sponsored Cougars penalty kill.
I believe that is Morgan Kelsey in the box.
It does appear to be Morgan.
Again. I believe she also got the first penalty.
She may have. She may have.
Are we on a shower watch?
Maybe on shower watch. So here we go. We'll see if the Cougars can duplicate the effort on this
good
penalty
pass there
kill.
by obviously New England. Kayla
Nice
just
move
continues to cut that meat in net.
Kayla saw that wide. She wasn't going to waste any energy there. Just let that puck sail wide. Good clear here
Great
for the
clear.
Cougars. We'll send that all the way down. 1:18 left on the man advantage for obviously New England. Grayson applying pressure on the penalty kill. She'll quickly get back. Good back check by Grace there to get all the way back down the ice. Obviously, New England now frustrated. They're just going to go ahead and send that puck deep. Let's send 5 new players out, see if they can do better than the previous 5. Cougars now trying to clear that out. Held in. Cougars able to clear the zone. Obviously, New England's going to have to regroup there.
I've been meaning to ask you, has Kayla ever spent any time in a deli counter?
A deli counter.
Yeah.
She has not.
No,
No,
never
she's
worked.
not.
Never worked behind the
She-
counter.
she does
Does she
not.
help you? Does she help you at home when it comes to
She does.
preparing meals?
She does help in the kitchen. She
Yeah.
likes to help out in the kitchen.
She cuts that meat in the kitchen
She
too.
cuts the
doesn't
meat in
she?
the kitchen.
Cuts the meat on the ice.
She's,
Cuts the meat in the kitchen.
You're absolutely right, Jeff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe,
It's
hey,
just-
if
is
this
there
hockey,
anything
tell you
she
what,
can't
if this
do?
hockey thing doesn't work,
Cowan
nice feed
shorthanded,
here.
making things happen. Good shot on net there from Arthur.
Played heavily in
Alexander
boards.
with a
No
little
call
slap.
there. We're going to let him play on. I like that. Like what I see. 9 seconds left on the man advantage here for obviously New England. Cougars doing a really nice job coming out with.
Cougars are getting confident. If you watch the D crouch up in a penalty kill situation
Absolutely.
like this, you know that they're firing on all cylinders and their
absolutely.
confidence is high.
I would say Cougars coming out with a bit more energy here to start this game than they had in the last, Jeff. Obviously they're recognizing. I think everyone's excited to go see the sights and hear the sounds and fabulous town that Boston is, but they'd like to play some more hockey along the way.
They love their hockey. They love their hockey more than they love the tourist city that they're in. Oh, we're going to have another tip-off.
We're going to have a tip-off just outside the obviously New England zone. That one played in offsides by the Cougars. So we'll have a quick stoppage. Looks like 20 minutes, 54 seconds left here in the. Is it a? I want to say first period, Jeff, but it's not even a first period.
Well, technically it is the first period.
In the game. 20:54 left in the game. Obviously, New England's going to try and ice that down right off the faceoff. Interesting strategy. Cougars say no thank you. They're going to glove that down and play on. Turn back over to New England. Now Cougars come away with it. She's heavily hooked on that. We're not
hooked so
player
much. She
loses
still
a
got her
stick, but no call on that one. We'll play on. New England now just trying to get it out of the zone, trying to make something happen. Now New England obviously played after the Cougars earlier, so they had an 11 o'clock game. Not quite as much rest as the Cougars had. I imagine they're just a little bit more tired than our Cougars are.
They do look just ever so slightly slower.
A touch gassed, indeed. Cougars now with it, just trying to make something happen, trying to gain the zone. We'll dump that in. A couple of Cougars will go for a change. I imagine they were getting tired. We'll get some fresh legs on the ice.
Whoa.
Nice turnover there right in front. Nice. Just a bit outside.
Great move by
Tries the
Charlotte
corner
there.
and missed. Great move by Charlotte, recognizing the opportunity. And
I love to see the patience on a wraparound like that. A lot of these girls will try to put it in the net right away, but
just trying to hammer it home. No, she took a step wide, get in front of the goalie, and that's what we'd like to see on net. But we'll play on. Under 20 to go now in the game. Cougars with it. Grace Lager with it with speed, bringing the edge. See if she can beat her defender. She tries to cut to the inside. Big, strong, heavy shot. And she's hard into the boards.
Going to want to get those skates sharpened after the game.
You want to check them after that, absolutely.
You want to check the boards too.
Good.
That's a lot of speed and a lot of
heavy
strength
rush there,
slamming into the boards.
Nice job by the obviously New England defender to keep her on the outside. Didn't give up a real great opportunity, but she made the best of what she had.
We did win a face-off.
We won a face-off.
Just mishandled
a bit strong there. New England now gaining the zone. Cougars applying some good pressure there. They'll come away with that loose puck, forcing that turnover. Try to move that ahead to Lager. Passes isn't quite there. A little bit of back and forth. Nice reach by Grace, using that extra long stick she has
that
to her
sure
advantage.
helps, doesn't it? She's tall.
She's very tall. She's playing with adult sticks, I believe.
I believe that is an accurate statement.
Puck loose in front. Big save by Kayla.
Big save.
Big save there. Now a nice little scrum along the boards. Both teams trying to come up with that loose puck. Cougars do. They'll try and send that dangerously through the slot. Go with it. We'll clear the zone, recognizing that maybe we're a little tired. Let's let us get a whistle. Jeff, will we have this quick whistle? Somebody asked me earlier that obviously they're very excited to have you in the broadcast booth. You're doing a great job, but I was asked, where is Mike Van Stratton? And I let everybody know Mike's at home, unsupervised, all alone. I said, does anybody know what he's doing? And I was able to get a little video clip of the shenanigans that Mike's been involved in, unsupervised at home. It's dangerous. Megan, get home because he is out of control. He needs some supervision. I'd recommend not leaving him at home ever again all alone, unsupervised.
It's funny you see the boat fiasco that he just got himself into right there. He was telling us a couple weeks ago about his son Johan's boat fiasco, trying to launch a boat, and there he is on it. Yeah. There he is on his own.
I'll pause real quick. I do want to recognize, while Mike is at home, he's tirelessly tending to his delicious ACBC honeybees, delicious raw unfiltered TNT honey, straight from Orinoco, Minnesota. Folks, if you haven't tried it yet, it's delicious. Visit acbc.com.
I believe that's the name of the queen bee. Delicious.
Delicious. And if it isn't, it probably should be. A little drop pass, a little dipsy-do. That was we'll call that a dipsy-do.
Yeah, let's call it.
Held in.
Good play by
he was able to maintain the zone.
We got Arthur, Cowan, Fritz Lee McAlexander on defense. Little dipsy.
Obviously, New England are now with it. They tried for the drop. They saw the Cougars do the drop pass, and they said, hey, we can do that too. Unfortunately, they can't. Fortunately for us, they can. Unfortunately for them, they cannot. So here come the Cougars in.
Good play by Lee.
Good off-angle shot. Big rebound. Oh, swing and a miss. Really solid opportunity there for the Cougars. Unfortunately, just couldn't quite get the twig on that one.
Good D-rush by Lee there just to create some havoc and make something happen.
A solid opportunity.
That's how these Cougs get a lot of their goals, is they just create havoc, make something happen.
Face-off one here by obviously New England. Turn right back over to the Cougars. Cougars send it right back to obviously New England. Say, no thanks, we don't want the charity. We'll give it back to you. A little D to D behind the net, trying to set that one up, but that should, no, we're going to wave off icing. Kay will come out to settle that one down, help out her defenseman. Van Stratton now with it behind the Cougars net. She'll try and send that up just out of reach of her wing. Good shot block there for the Cougars. Cougars doing a really nice job of just not even allowing that puck through.
They are, folks at home probably can't hear it, but the players on the bench for the Cougars are really into this game.
They're excited.
They are really
up.
into this game.
It's
They're
good to
cheering
see.
on their team. They are screaming, they are yelling, they're agreeing and disagreeing with calls that are being made. They
Absolutely.
are laser focused
They're
in on
fired
this
up.
game.
Bit of a neutral zone back and forth here. Cougars had to wait for the tag up there, unable to send the puck deep into the zone. Cougars will come over with that loose one. Sent wide by Van Stratton. Now a little back and forth of the Cougars' blue line. New England's going to send that in. And we're going to get a quick offsides whistle.
One minute until the second half of period one here, Mark.
Yes. The second half of period one.
Correct.
That's exactly right. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Cougars with it. We'll send it into the zone. Turn right back over to New England. New England trying to do something with it. They can't quite clear it. Sent back deep by the Cougars defenseman.
Grace Commerce.
At this point, feels like New England's just trying to survive. Just get the puck out of the zone and try and help their goalie out. Goalie's going to glove that one aside. Want to thank again, we're in a new location today, but as we have all weekend, want to thank our fantastic cameraman, Scott Cowan. Thanks for joining us, Scott. You do a fantastic job.
Cowboy
Some
Cowan.
might say you were born for this.
Cowboy Cowan. He looks good in that hat. I never took him as a bucket hat guy. I definitely took him as a hat guy for obvious reasons. I never took him as a
He looks great in the
15-gallon bucket hat kind of guy.
Obviously, New England comes away with that face-off. Not much happening there. They'll send that up. Trying to make something happen. Sent nicely through the neutral zone.
Look at that
Obviously,
hustle.
New England giving chase. Strong back check there
That
for the
hustle
Cougars.
by Katie Ball.
Great hustle. Of course, Katie Ball back on defense today. She has, as we mentioned earlier, been our leading scorer this weekend. Not quite able to get to gerbil territory, but nonetheless doing a great job of finding the back of the net this weekend for the Cougars.
Really tough to get to gerbil territory in a 30-minute
It is.
game.
It is. So Jeff, let me ask you, if you did get to gerbil territory in a 30-minute game, are we talking two gerbils? I
think that's a dozen gerbils.
A dozen. Well, a dozen's excessive, Jeff. Let's not get too greedy or aggressive here. I think two's plenty.
You take the year's allotment of gerbils and just allocate those to the girl that gets a hat trick in a 30-minute game. I don't think it's that excessive.
It sounds fair. It sounds appropriate. Obviously, New England here trying to do a lot on their own now. Not a lot of puck movement, just trying to skate that in and see if they can get some shots on goal. We are now into the second half of the first period.
Would you say they're frazzled?
I think at this point they're frazzled. Well, and at this point, Jeff, when you understand that you got 15 minutes left to play potentially on the weekend.
Good opportunity there. Good look by Fritz, just a little too hard.
Just a bit much. Too much mustard. But, in this game, you recognize you got 14 minutes left and you're at the end of the game. You got to score. Be nice to see the Cougars put one more in the back of the net. Good weak side pass
there, Fritz to Arthur.
Excellent weak side pass.
Arthur with that speed on the outside.
Arthur pulls up nicely, sends that back to the point. Screen in front. Nice shot on. Blocked high by the, obviously, New England player. A couple of good plays being set up here by the Cougars in the second half of this first period, Jeff.
They are moving the puck. they have a little bit more space to do it, and they're taking advantage of it.
Absolutely.
Kind of a cheap high stick there by number 13 on Cowan. Just totally away from the play. Don't like that.
We don't need that. We don't need that. There's no room for that in the game of hockey.
No.
Looks like we got a offsides call here. So as we're through the first half of the first half of the first half of the game, we'll see if we have a quick check on stats here. Imagine shots on goal, Jeff, definitely in favor of the Cougars, and sure enough, Cougars slight edge in shots, 8-7 over the obviously New England team, but certainly leading on the scoreboard where it counts currently 1-0.
Closer than I expected, but
Indeed.
you know, you get in this position as a dad of a player, and you're constantly battling against your own biases.
Indeed.
You know?
Indeed.
It's just, you always think that your team is better. You always think that your kid is better. And, you know, whether you voice that or not is up to your own. Big save, Kayla.
Big save there.
Team
Still loose
meat.
in front. Couple big saves there. Not a lot of defensive help. Cougars recognizing some danger, some tired players on the ice. They'll send that down for a well-timed icing. We'll take that, Jeff.
Kayla Swartout's just looking fantastic in net so far this game, Mark. Now, obviously,
Jeff, while
New
we have a
England's
quick break,
game.
sorry I got to interrupt you. I do want to recognize we had a lot of technical difficulties in our first game. Do want to re-recognize one of our new sponsors to the broadcast, the inflatable unicorn horn for cats. Not sure if they made the broadcast this morning. Jeff, these things are amazing. I don't know if you've tested them, you've seen them. Now, when we first talked with them about sponsoring the broadcast, I said, that's awesome. I've got a couple of bulldogs. They would love to be a unicorn. I said, no, Mark, it's for cats. I'm like, well, it's an animal, right? It's an animal. It's got to fit. This would fit Rufus's head, no problem. I said, no, it is specifically engineered to fit only a cat. It's amazing, Jeff.
That's right. You know what I like about the inflatable feline unicorn?
What's that?
I don't care about that. I want you to stop interrupting me.
Sorry, Jeff. We've got sponsors to get to, Jeff. It's part of the broadcast. This broadcast doesn't fund itself. It's not self-funded. We need sponsors to continue to help us out. All right, Cougars now with
Hey,
the
Mark.
Yes, Jeff.
Question for you.
Yes, sir.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
Interrupting. Yeah, there it is. There it is. All right, Cougars with it now. Deep in the, obviously, New England zone. Trying to play that up to Alexa Van Straten, just out of her reach. New England will send that down, and we'll have an icing. Jeff, we have a pause in the action. I think you want to talk about.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting Mark Swartout.
Wow. Okay. Listen, if there's anybody watching back home that wants to fly in tonight, help out with tomorrow's game, we'd love to have some assistance in the broadcast booth here. Folks, I apologize. This is just getting out of hand now.
Hey, Mark, real quick, where's the mute button on that thing?
There is no mute button, Jeff. All right, Cougars with it now.
We're
Deep
back.
in the obviously
I'm good.
New England
Oh,
zone.
yes!
Loose in front and a goal.
Bang, bang, bang! Love it.
How about
what a
it?
pass by Lager.
Wow.
Great shot by Stewart. You know, Stewart was making eye contact with Lager before that puck got in the net. That's how good that pass was.
That was
She
impressive.
was just immediately recognizing a great pass.
Great play, great goal by the Cougars.
Woo!
All right.
Hey, Mark.
Yes, sir.
I'd love to see a goal like that. That's fantastic.
That's a fantastic goal.
Yeah.
2-0.
Hey, Mark.
Cougars
Mark.
lead. Yes, sir.
Cougars are alive.
Cougars are fired up, Jeff.
They are.
Cougars came to play.
Cougars came to play, pouncing. What do you have to say about a 2-goal lead, Mark?
Some would say it's one of the most dangerous leads in sports, but I tell you what, when it's a one-period game, 10 minutes left, you got Kayla Swartout in net, I feel pretty good about a 2-goal lead right now. Now, of course, if the Cougars can hold off, obviously New England here, hold on to the lead, win this game, we'll head tomorrow to the semifinals. We'll have a semifinal game early. Hope to win that and find ourselves in a championship game tomorrow afternoon here at the Beantown Hockey Classic.
So just about 2/3 of the way through the first period
The game.
and the only period in this game. So we're basically in the
Nice.
third,
Another
we're
nice
basically in the
feed,
third
John.
period now.
This would be the third period of if you're playing 10-minute periods. Another nice feed by the Cougars there. Well, we're discussing that. Kind of the same play that set up and gave them their second goal. Very similar play developing there. We'll keep going back. Hey, if it's going to work, obviously New England's going to give it to us. We'll take it. Had a big clapper there from the blue line from obviously New England. That was just a bit wide. We'll scrum along the boards. New England with it now, trying to skate through some traffic, trying to make something happen. Kayla's able to grab that, and so let's take a quick break, quick pause, and reset. Have another face-off.
She is a wall today.
She's been a wall today.
Just about every day, but
Today
especially
she's been a
today.
wall.
I don't know that we have the shot advantage anymore. The obviously New England team is
They're
clearly,
catching up. They're getting some shots.
getting
They
some
seem
shots.
to be catching up. Well, and for them, right? They're in the third period of the first,
Desperation.
half.
Time for them.
and they got to go.
Yeah.
It's time. It's go time. Cougars with it now, trying to gain the zone. New England trying to body the Cougars off the puck. Cougars did a nice job of playing physical. All the players
sure
up and
are.
down the bench playing physical, not getting frustrated by obviously New England here. No, the ref here saying play was onside and good. Ref back there says you're wrong, sir. That
So
was
we know
offsides
who
and
wears
we'll
the
have a
pants
face-off.
in that relationship.
They're both wearing pants, Jeff. Thankfully.
It's a figure of speech.
Oh,
we
got
know
it.
who
Okay,
wears
I got it. I got it. Okay.
I believe
get it.
the alpha male in that relationship is the bacon mustache wearing.
Bacon mustache wearing fella. Absolutely.
You know a guy to lead when he's rolling up with a bacon mustache. You know that
Absolutely.
he is a leader, somebody you want to follow.
Indeed. Cougars with it now in the obviously New England zone, trying to make some more magic happen. Played nicely back to the point. She'll skate that in, step aside, trying to find the seam. Sent that in, blocked by the obviously New England player in front. New England now, as the rest of her teammates peel off for a change, skates in all alone. Tries to take that deep, sends that wide. Cougars there to pick that puck up. Cougars defense back to play that. Just trying to get something set up here. Trying to get that breakout set up. And
Here we go. That's right on
and
cue.
just like that, and there you go. The crowd sniper steps in and takes
Oh,
care
good
of the
save,
Cougars
Kayla.
player. Big save there for Kayla.
Boy, she just continues to cut that meat in net. She is having a game.
Jeff, one more thing we talked about. I don't think it made the broadcast earlier. We've talked a lot throughout these games about the passion, the excitement, the amount of time, effort, and energy that the Cowan and Wilmington family put into their miniature spoon collection. I was able to get a photograph of Mark, the patriarch of the spoon collecting family. They were at a spoon convention, and as you look at this picture at home, folks, you can just see the passion and the excitement, and I mean, it's inspiring how much passion you can see in his eyes as he stares on at that miniature spoon collection of his.
You know, that picture, he's actually got both of his eyes focused in on two different things.
Yes.
And they're the two things that he loves the most: hockey and spoons.
And miniature spoons, miniature collectible spoons.
You could actually pull a spoon out of that beard. He actually tucks it away in the
Does he?
beard just in case he runs
Okay.
into a soup or
Okay.
an ice cream.
Well, okay.
And he's utensilless.
So that's
then you've
interesting.
always
I, mean,
gotta-
I always thought of
Yeah.
the miniature spoons as just collectible, not actually a utensil that you'd use. But I suppose why not? I mean, if you have it, why not use it?
Yeah. The only thing that's tough is they're hand wash only.
They are
So
hand wash only.
you can't take the spoon out of the beard and put it in the
Grace
dishwasher.
Lager comes with a loose puck, nice shot on, right into the old, we call that the bread basket of the goalie. Good shift here for the Cougars. We got Ellie Stewart, Grace Lager out there disrupting anything that New England, that Team 1 is trying to make happen.
Yeah, Kelsey on the other wing, Commerce, Van Stratton on D.
Looks like
Smells like goals.
it does smell like a goal.
But a goal also smells an awful lot like bacon. And it could be the bacon wafting from Alpha Ref's mustache.
Mustache. Absolutely, Jeff. Puck sent in by the Cougars.
Stewart.
Ellie bodied hard off the puck. No call. We'll play on. Ellie now with it. Ellie trying to sidestep the defenseman of obviously New England. She still has it. Steps in front. Goalie's going to block her that aside. Cougars doing a nice job of getting to those loose pucks and continuing to force those turnovers for obviously New England. Puck sent on by Alexa Van Stratton.
They call that the breadbasket, you said?
We call that the breadbasket.
You're educating me as we go through
Right
the
in the breadbasket.
Hey, did I made that call right? That was
did.
right in the breadbasket.
Right in the breadbasket. You're doing a great job.
Yeah. So tip off, here we go.
Another tip off, face off inside the
Yeah, that's what I said.
obviously New England zone. Puck's down, we'll play on, sent deep into the zone. Cougars in quickly on that forecheck. They'll come over with that loose puck, looking for the player in front. Sent nicely, just a bit outside. New England now even more desperate and frustrated, just trying to get the puck out of the zone. 6 minutes now left in the final third of the first period game.
That's a tongue twister.
New England,
good look here.
Dangerous move there.
Great
Dangerous
step up by Ball on that.
Absolutely. Ball recognizing danger. She gets in front of the New England player, doesn't allow a good shot, good opportunity there. Nice sidestep here. She's tripped up, no call. We'll play on. Minnesota still with it. She's now bodied off the puck, loses her stick. She's watching me, I'll still beat you without my stick.
A couple of these, obviously, New England players are tough and bordering on testing the refs right now.
Well, I think there's probably a little bit of frustration there, Jeff. Understand.